Hi guys, well today I have a review for you, and this is something many of you have mentioned to me in the past, and some of you, I've said, okay, I'm kind of interested in trying that, but for a long time, I kind of just pushed it on the back burner, was like, I don't know if I'm interested in that, but as time goes on, I thought, let me give that a try, and it's the It Cosmetics. This is the Bye Bye Redness, and it just says Neutralizing Correcting Cream. Now, at first, when I first saw this reviewed back when it first came out, I was a little bit nervous about it because it looks so dark. I thought, that's not going to work for me, even though it's supposed to neutralize and calm redness. It still looked a little bit dark because it only came in one shade. For those of you who have been watching me a while or seen any of my foundation videos, then you know I have quite a bit of redness on my cheek and just some old acne scarring, which is red right around my jawline. So I thought, you know what, I'm probably a perfect candidate for this to see if it actually really works. So I finally broke down and purchased it. I got mine at QVC. It comes in a little kit. So you actually get the little buffing brush, which is pretty tiny, but it's cute. And then you get the regular size of the Bye Bye Redness. And then for the longest time, I kid you not, because, the brush and this thing comes in separate little containers, I was like, what in the world is this thing? I couldn't figure it out. Well, finally, it dawned on me that you put this in it. So I thought that's such a cute little display. So you can put the brush and the cream in this little carrying thing and just set it on your vanity. So I thought that was cute. It's something, I think only QVC is carrying this. Now you can get, wherever you can buy It Cosmetics, whether it be on their site or now Ulta carries them, you can buy this for $32 with just this. QVC, however, is the one that's offering it in this price with the kabuki. So it's $39.50 at QVC. You get the brush and the little stand. If you buy it at Ulta or on the It Cosmetics website, it's $32 by itself. So I'm just going to read you what the claims are. It says, Bye Bye Redness is a red neutralizing and correcting cream that completely cancels redness in your skin from view. Rich in peptides, hydrolyzed collagen, and anti-aging technology. It camouflages redness and red tone skin discolorations from rosacea, broken capillaries, blemished skin, irritated skin, sun damage, scars, age spots, and so on. So not only is it supposed to cancel out any redness, it does have some good skincare benefits in it as well. As far as the size, it is 0.37 fluid ounces, and it looks like, comes with a little cap. And when I got mine, there was quite a bit on the cap, so I could just use it from the cap. So this is what it looks like. And some of you maybe, like I was like, oh wow, that looks kind of dark. So you can see to my skin tone, it's pretty dark. It definitely has a scent. It's almost like a skincare scent, or I don't want to say old lady skincare or foundation, but it's a scent that is very familiar. I don't love it, but it goes away. So it doesn't hang around, to irritate you all day, because most of you know I'm very sensitive to things like that. So as far as application, it says you can, put your finger in it and just dab it on that way, or you can use this brush. Now, I'm going to show you in a minute in the demo how I applied it. This is great. It's basically just like a flat top kabuki, but it's very tiny. You can see compared to my face. You'd have to, work with it quite a bit. So I usually just use my F80. Basically, it's the same thing, just a little bit bigger version, so it's a little bit easier. I will have the links below where you can purchase this, so whether you decide if you want to try it out from QVC with the package like I bought, or if you want to get it from Ulta. It Cosmetics is actually having a sale right now where they're offering 20% off the whole site. So that may be an incentive to get it from them if you're interested. So let's go ahead and take a look at the demo, and then I'll chat with you at the end. So I don't have any foundation on or anything. And from what I've been able to do so far is just use what's on the cap, because there was quite a bit. So you can see it's down in there. But and I'm just going to use, because this is what I have out, the Sigma F80. It's very similar to the brush that they come with. It's the same kind of flat top. This is so much smaller, so you have to work with it a little more. And basically, it takes a very little bit, you'll see. And as I've stated before, I just put this on like I would foundation or primer, kind of where, I start. I always start on my cheeks because that's where I have the most redness. And you want to make sure you blend it really well. don't know if you can tell because my brush is a little dirty, but you know, very little amount when I go back in. If you find you get too much in one area, you know, just dot it around somewhere else. Like I said, just like you would kind of foundation, just don't put it on real thick. Now, if I'm only going to wear this and not put foundation on top of it, I'm a little more precise. I think I've kind of run out now on the cap. I'm a little more precise about where I put it, but if I'm going to go ahead and put foundation over it, then, you know, I'm not, if I have like some empty places is basically what I'm trying to say, I'm not real worried about it. It's very soft too, if I haven't mentioned that. Like the feel of it is very soft. It will, like I have a little bit of dryness right here, it will adhere to any dry spots a little bit. Just be sure to moisturize really well. Today my skin is feeling a little extra dry. You can always go back in with a little bit more over spots that you have, you know, a lot of redness over. So you can see for the most part it blends out well, even though you can see to my skin tone it is much darker. It's like a neutral but a couple shades darker. And so, you know, I was really surprised the first time I put it on, you know, that I didn't see some huge line right here. But it actually does blend out very well and actually does not look so harsh when you put it on, as you can tell. So basically this is it, and hopefully again, I've actually moved my lights up a little closer because I've rearranged this room a little bit again. So this one is really close. And like I said, in the frame, most of you know it always looks pretty white here than it does in person. So I hope you can see that it really does cover the redness. I could totally go out like this with no foundation and be perfectly happy. You know, I might, like right here where I have some acne scarring, I might want to put a little bit of concealer, but it does not feel like anything on your skin. It dries pretty quickly. If you have oily skin, you may want to put a powder over it, but I really don't need to. It just seriously feels like you have great skin. Like it doesn't feel like you have foundation or anything on. So today's a fairly normal makeup day for me. I wanted you to see it without putting any foundation on top. So when I did the demo, I just put it on like I would, you know, a primer or my foundation. So what you're seeing right here is just the Bye Bye Redness. I have no foundation over top of it. It covers pretty well. I'm looking in my mirror right here. For me, I would like maybe a little more coverage around here. That's just because that's my problem area. For many of you, this may be fine and you will not need any foundation. But for me, I like a little more coverage. But I have noticed when I wear foundation over it, you need to be a little bit careful of the foundation you're already using, just so it won't look a little cakey. Make sure you're blending the Bye Bye Redness really well before you put foundation on over top of it. But I absolutely love the way my skin feels. It seriously feels like I have nothing on my skin. Now, I did add a slight bit of powder to my nose, that's it, and blush, and a tiny bit of bronzer, not even hardly at all. So that is all that's on my face. I'll lean up a little closer so you can see. I mean, that's it. And it covers pretty well. And like I said, it is so soft. It literally just feels like skin. It doesn't look like I have makeup on. Like I said, I would like a little bit of coverage, but you could probably get that with like a heavier powder that you use. But like I said, I specifically didn't wear foundation over it today just so you could see the coverage. To me, this is great for like those days you're just running out, you don't want to put a lot of makeup on, but maybe you have some redness or just some irritation that day, or you just want a little bit of coverage, but it doesn't look like you've spent, you know, a few minutes putting on a full face of foundation. That's what I love about this, and I'm actually real impressed about that, because like I'd mentioned before, I was kind of on the fence about this, wondering, you know, is this gonna work or not, you know, but it really does. Like I said, I'm kind of the poster child for anything being wrong with your skin. You definitely see I have a lot of redness, and it covers really well. Now, as far as the price, it is a little pricey, but I could tell you, you use a very little amount, so it should last you a long time. Definitely don't cake it on. You'll have a mess. You want to blend really well. So overall, I'm really impressed. I'm glad I finally broke down and got it. I hope this review helped some of you in your decision. Like I said, many of you had recommended this to me or asked me if I tried it because you know I suffer with redness and hyperpigmentation. So overall, I'm really pleased and I definitely recommend it. Let me know if you guys have tried this and what you think of it. Leave me a comment below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye.